Hey everyone, welcome back to Slipstream Central. I'm your personal race engineer for anything and everything F1, that kid Vic. And today, I'm going to be giving you guys some updates on the world of F1. Make sure you stay tuned so you don't miss a thing. First, before anything, I need to go over this past race weekend in Montreal. There was so much that happened. I mean, we'll have to get into it, but yeah, I know I'm 2 days late, but it's something that I need to cover. So, let's start off with the fact that George Russell got his first race win of the season this year. Now, he's not my favorite driver, so it was a little disappointing to see that he beat Max, who was in second, but I mean, you gotta give him props, I guess, because he did get the pole on Saturday and just transitioned really well into the race. So, gotta give him his props there for that win. And, well, speaking of the Mercedes, Kimi Antonelli, at 18 years old, got his first F1 podium. Now, this makes him the third youngest driver to, ever get a podium, just being beaten by Max Verstappen and somehow Lance Stroll. But anyways, yeah, he got his first podium this weekend. Really good for him. Congratulations to him, by the way, for just absolutely amazing performance. Started in P4, just got right around Piastri on that first lap. Just great performance from him, and yeah. Now in second, like I had said with when I was talking about Russell, is Max Verstappen. Now, he had an amazing weekend. I mean, in qualifying, he finished P2, just 0.16 seconds behind Russell. So, it was, not super far off, but then again, he, just got beaten out. But with that P2, he just kept it all the way through the race. I mean, that's where he finished, so he had to, right? Well, yes, he did. But during the safety car, there was a little bit of drama. Now, the safety car came from something I'm about to talk about, but there was a little bit, tiny bit of drama between him and Russell. Russell was on the main straight, by the way, and tried to, brake check Max, so Max would go overtake him, and Max would get that final penalty point that would disqualify him from Austria next weekend. But Max being Max, he didn't go past, so didn't get the penalty point. And yeah. And now to talk about what caused the safety car at the end. The two McLarens coming together on lap 67 of 70. Now, they were battling for a while before that, but just coming out of the Wall of Champions chicane, Lando tried to go on the inside of Piastri, and he moved a little too late. Hit Piastri in his left rear tire, which then coincidentally broke his front wing. And then after that, he just lost control of his car, hit the wall on the left, and, the rest is history. Safety car was brought out because Lando's car was still on the track, so, they had to clear that out, obviously, as well as the debris from his front wing and any debris from Piastri that was there. But yeah, Lando out, caused a safety car, which then, because it was so late in the Grand Prix, everybody finished where, they were, because obviously they had a safety car ending. But yeah, two McLarens coming together. Now, Oscar Piastri did stay in, but he went down to fourth. Not went down. Never mind. He stayed in fourth. Because he let all of the lapped cars go by in the safety car, so he was. It looked like he was in like fifth or sixth, but he did just stay in fourth, where he was. But yeah, just unfortunate for the McLarens. The first weekend where none of them scored a podium. I mean, it's crazy to think about because we're so far along in the season, but yeah, no, McLaren has not had a weekend where like at least one of the drivers have scored on the podium. It's crazy. Like every single weekend, at least one of them, at least one has finished on that podium, but not this weekend. Another retirement that was pretty unfortunate that I just feel really bad for was the Williams of Alexander Albon. Now, like I just said, I really feel bad for him because I feel like he was robbed of the position that he was in. I mean, he said, hey, we should pit, but the team decided not to listen to him. And with how degrading Canada is on the tires, I mean, his tires were just absolutely worn out. I mean, he was the slowest car on track, and, well, everybody that was behind him pretty much overtook him. I mean, simple as that. But yeah, it was unfortunate. He wasn't listened to by his team, which I feel like he's the driver. He's the one who knows the most about what they need to, what the strategy should be and what they should do, but I digress. Later on, though, in the race, Alexander Albon suffered, well, an engine failure, completely losing all power, just gone. However, he was able to park it into the Tech Pro barriers on turn 10, so that wasn't a safety car, just a little yellow flag because of, well, how slow he was going, obviously, but yeah, no safety car, no nothing from him, just unfortunate. Moving on from the race recap, we're going to talk about yesterday with the F1 movie premiere in New York. Now, all of the drivers were summoned to this, but Max had already said to everybody, like the news, the FIA, everybody like that, that he was not going to be attending because, well, he was going to spend time with his newborn daughter, Lily, which, you know, kudos to him for you know, spending time with his daughter, but yeah, he didn't go, but everybody else went. I mean, Leclerc, both the Ferraris, of course, which actually Hamilton was one of the producers for the movie. So yeah, that was an interesting fact to learn earlier on. Now, sadly, the movie doesn't come out internationally until June 25th, and then here in the US and just North America until the 27th. So us as the audience and the fans, we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer to see the actual movie. But from everybody who went, I've heard that it's gonna be good. I mean, it looks from the trailers and the little gameplay teaser in F1 25 that had some clips from the movie. It looks really good, and you know, I'm really excited for it. Now, the last F1 movie that we had was Rush in 2013 with Chris Hemsworth. Like 12 years ago was the last F1 related movie. Like, that's crazy to think about. Now, yes, we did have the Senna series on Netflix last year, but I'm talking about movies here, and that was a limited mini series, which, don't get me wrong, it was absolutely fantastic. I watched it all. It was chef's kiss, fantastic. But yeah, 12 years since the last actual F1 movie is absolutely insane. But yeah, no, I'm very, very, very much looking forward to June 27th, because who knows? Probably gonna go see it on opening day if we can get the tickets. But yeah, it's very, very exciting to look forward to. Another exciting event that's going to be happening soon is the fact that Nigel Mansell, the World Drivers' Champion of 1992, is going to be driving the FW11, the car that, well, won the Constructors' Championship in 1986. Now, Nigel Mansell was going to win in 1986 as well with that car, but at the last race of the season, just suffered an unfortunate tire failure, which, well, caused him to DNF, and then let Alan Prost win the Drivers' Championship that year. Now, he's also going to be driving the FW14B, the actual car that drove him to his Drivers' Championship win as well, but, you know, FW11, it's more well known, it's older, but yeah, no, he's gonna be racing those two cars around the Greenwood Festival of Speed course, which is actually very well known in the motorsport community. I mean, they usually have really rare and, well, fast cars that race the 1.7 or 1.7 mile course, or if you're on the other side of the world that I'm on, 2.7 kilometers. Now, yes, it's short, but it's very tight and technical. So yeah, it's very famous, very well known in the motorsport community, and yeah, Nigel Mansell, the World Drivers Champion in F1 of 1992, is gonna be driving a 1986 car. Now, you might be thinking like, oh, but it's too old, it's blah 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 blah, whatever. But they fully restored it. I mean, it's like it just came off of the production floor. I mean, they made it to where it's as accurate as it was in 1986, obviously, because why wouldn't they? But yeah, no, it's fully restored, fully just everything. It's like it's brand spanking new. But yeah, no, it's really exciting. Nigel Mansell's gonna race the Goodwood Festival of Speed this upcoming. I think it's this upcoming week. I'm not sure. You guys can fact check me on that. Leave it down in the comments below. I'm excited to see what y'all think about the Goodwood Festival of Speed. I personally haven't really watched it. I've watched certain clips of it in the past, but I haven't really actually like watched it completely. But yeah, no, from what I've seen, it looks really, really exciting. And yeah, they have really great cars from what I've seen. So yeah. Excited for that. Well, that's gonna be it for all the recent news for today. Yeah, I'm really excited for everything. The F1 movie, for me, on the 27th. If you're watching this anywhere else besides North America, for you it's gonna be the 25th. But yeah, I'm excited for that. To see Nigel in at the Greenwood Festival of Speed. Excited for that. And then I'm also excited for Austria. Not this weekend, but next weekend. Excited for that. Red Bull Ring. Hopefully, Red Bull live up to, having the Red Bull Ring. And hopefully they do good. Hopefully they do good. Hopefully Sonoda does good. But yeah, no, I'm excited for everything that's coming. And yeah, had the race recap. It wasn't a full race recap, but it was the stuff that I thought like, hey, y'all guys need to know about. But yeah, as always, make sure you like, subscribe, and well, hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss a single upload of mine. And yeah, I'm that Kid Vic, your personal race engineer for anything and everything F1. Signing off for today.